Welcome to the Delegation, a tool to enhance personal productivity session. Let's go dive deeper into this topic of delegation. So in current situation, I think so for years together you have been hearing do more with less. And especially after the pandemic, uh, I think so this becomes all the more critical for us to understand that there is going to be more demand and we are going to have less and less resources. I'm sure you're with me on this, right? So if do more with less is going to be the new mantra, then I think so we need to find out ways and means how we can enhance our personal productivity. And I think that delegation is a powerful tool for that. Two ways, according to me, people function in, whether it is life or in organizations. Now, the words that might be very strong for somebody, but that's the reality for many of us. Okay? And the way we function is we either bulldoze people, we use force, we use fear, and we bulldoze them. Do this or see what will happen to you. This kind of an pattern that we have. And the other way that we do is we manipulate, we sweet talk them. This happens typically when our dash is on fire. I hope you understand what that dash means. So let us try to find out how long does this really work? How long does bulldozing work, or how long does manipulating work? Till it's a very short term. It has a very short term impact, I may say. So how do we get work done from people, and that too willingly, is what delegation talks about. I think so delegation is a great solution to master, because we will get work done from people, which is our job as a leader in the organization or a leader in the community, to get work done and not to do the work. I think so delegation becomes greatly important. But before we go and do the delegation session, what I want you to do is I want you to pause this video, do this work assignment. I put the exercise into the next chapter in the course. So what is your current role? Whether it is your organization, whether it is your social setup or your residential setup or whatever. Rate your workload. How much workload do you have? Is it low, moderate, medium, high, very high? If you have reportees, and if you don't have reportees, then imagine that if you had to distribute this workload to somebody in your family, if you may say. If I want to distribute my work, I want my son to do some work, I want my daughter to do some work, I want my brother to do some work. How would you rate that? What is the workload that person has? This will give you a good idea as to how much work can you possibly delegate, to whom can you delegate. Okay, so go ahead and do that assignment.